Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the second half of October of 2020 spiritual guidance reading. I'm going to be starting out with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland, and I'm going to be doing a Celtic spread. I'm going to try to keep both the career and finance and love and romance readings within a 10-minute video. That's my goal. So we're going to start out with career and finance. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless whichever Capricorn I'm reading for with clearly defined messages regarding career and finance in the second half of October of 2020. Oh boy. So in the center of the Celtic spread, we have temptation, we have obsession, we have unhealthy circumstance, situations, connections. Ooh, but we have an Aquarius who is coming to the awareness of that which is not healthy, temptations, obsessions, by mid-October of 2020. So this Capricorn is coming into an awareness of what is not good, what is not healthy, so on and so forth. And in the foundation of the Celtic spread has energies of authority. Finally saying to yourself, I've come into an awareness of who and or what is not good for me. Therefore, I'm going to take authority over my own foundation, my own journey. For in the past, I waited patiently. In the past, I planted seeds, goals, and intentions in hopes that someone would maybe bring me into a position of greater authority. Now, from the 16th to around the 22nd of October of 2020, Spirit saying this is a time with the number zero, numerologically, a time to plan, a time to take what you are coming into the awareness of and like write things down and research a new beginning. So some Capricorns are going to be researching a new beginning. Other Capricorns in the actions position, there's nothing going on here, right? So with the discontent and boredom energy, this is about taking action, not to allow yourself to be discontent and bored, right? Because the boredom brings in unhealthy temptations, obsessions, thoughts, and so on. So there's definitely a message here in the career and finance area where you're being guided to not become discontent and bored, but to take authority over the manifestation of a new beginning. Now, if you own a business or you want to go into the direction of something greater or more fulfilling, now is the time to come into an awareness of what that could be and to put time and effort day to day, right? Cause and effect. Whatever effort you put in, so too will you receive. And in this case, if you push beyond discontent and boredom and take authority over what action steps you're going to take day to day to create something, to start something, some of you are going to come into the awareness of a new beginning when you weren't expecting it. Now, in the inner strengths position, Spirit is offering this Capricorn great hope. So walk in energies of hope, knowing that you can always use the past to reflect on who you are, what you learned, and how you rose above those difficulties. Who you are now and how you're going to take who you are and teach others, learn something, market a product, start something new. Have hope. For some of you, if you trust and have faith, where you say to Spirit, please bless me with my gift, give me signs and synchronicities so that I can begin to start something new in my life that brings back that joy and happiness day to day. So in the hopes and fears position, yeah, someone is fearing a new beginning, fearing that nothing is being planted, right? And it's not until we take those action steps, until we take authority over the manifestation of I'm going to create something stable and secure that I enjoy so that I can free myself from discontent and boredom and unhealthy people, places, circumstances, temptations, obsessions. And in the outcome position during the last week of October of 2020, we have a Capricorn who is deciding, you know what, I'm moving on. I took authority. I stepped beyond discontent and boredom. I came into an awareness of what I have planted, what I have created for myself up to this point in my life, and that now I can day to day create any new beginning I so choose. All I have to do is put in the work, plant the seeds, because Spirit's saying those peaches are going to come flying off that tree probably much quicker than you expect. And that's also the number 1 card, 1 representing a new path. So we're going from I'm taking authority in my foundation position during the second half of October to plan a new beginning, and then to actually create a new beginning or recognize that prosperity is coming from that new beginning, that idea. Therefore, I can now move on from whatever this was or whoever. Discontent and boredom. All right. So if you'd like to clarify this temptation energy, where you are moving towards, people have been writing me and saying, I'd like some assistance from Spirit regarding this path or that path, this business or those 2 businesses. I lay out spreads for each of them individually and explain how to get to one's destiny. So a lot of people are going towards your destiny because you're recognizing something you've always wanted to learn about or do. It's time to show the world who you really are and not fear judgment, for we are all the same. We are all just making different decisions, walking in the shadow side sometimes, and then other times learning from a lesson. And then right now, especially, are being guided to do what we were sent to this earth to do. And that's to help other people, to teach other people what it is that we were sent to share, right? Our soul purpose. So it could be the discovery of a soul purpose. I started out with pottery, photography, poetry, and went down the journey of discovery of your soul purpose. And sometimes it does take like 7 to 10 years. But once you discover it, then you are self-aware. And I could get into that, but maybe I'll do a separate video about that. So in the area of love and romance, we do have mid-October of 2020, the flirt card. So Capricorn, this is about, if you're single, definitely flirting, but keeping things light, right? Not giving away your mind, body, or soul until there's a ring on your finger and you're looking for a house. In your thoughts position, see, Spirit is saying, keep an open mind in the second half of October, for your soulmate may differ from that which you were expecting. So there is a little indecision in the area of love for this Capricorn during this general reading. But Spirit is saying at some point you will be able to clearly decide what you want from this connection. Now, in the past, there was a situation involving children, your childhood, or your past. This could also be a playful connection that brought on this flirtation. But Spirit's saying keep an open mind, keep things light until you can clearly decide on something. So from the 16th to around the 22nd of October, I do feel like this Capricorn is being guided to enjoy those romantic feelings, right? These feelings are real when we share them with others. It's called love. Take action to let your light shine for the world to see, to speak your truth about who you are, to fall in love with you and do something that really gives off that bright, beautiful aura. Enjoy these romantic feelings, this flirtation. Wow. And for some of you, Spirit is giving this Capricorn the strength to give a relationship a chance. Yeah, because there's hope here. I feel like that someone else for this Capricorn, maybe someone they think is great, but they're really not up to your level. Okay, they haven't learned as much as you have. They don't see things from the same perspective with that card. So it's okay to feel the feelings, but to not go all the way, if you know what I mean, until you can clearly decide to do so. And this is why. Because for some Capricorns, by the end of October of 2020, you're going to have the strength to clear your energy and release an ex that definitely does not see things from the same perspective as you do. So keep an open mind. There's going to be a Mercury retrograde happening from October 14th to November 3rd. 14, a new path, a solid foundation, and observing others as they let themselves play out in front of us before making a decision that Spirit's going to help nudge us into, right? Spirit's always trying to lift us into the highest, best path, but we get deterred, right? As we look over at other humans and the things going outside around us. That's why meditation is so important. I know who I am. I know what I'm working towards. I'm excited day to day to create and to manifest and eventually to share what I'm creating, who I am, the self-awareness with the world so I can help others. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify. In a 3-card summary to my left, we got the first couple cards with someone who's coming in to reconcile with that Mercury retrograde. Now I'm feeling like this could be on the 14th or anytime, I guess, because there's different Capricorns here. It's about forgiving and learning after reconciling, wanting to reconcile for some and forgive. For some, there's something you needed to learn because you are fearing that the other person doesn't see things from the same perspective. And if that's the case, that's Spirit nudging you to say, you know, even though there was some form of strong magnetic attraction, it is time to retreat, to pay attention to the red flags. Now, for some of you, if you're single and you've been trusting in prayer, right? Handing your worries to Spirit about love and romance and saying, I trust, Spirit, that you will bring the right one into my path. Some of you could be meeting someone new because you are feeling so attractive and happy in your journey, right? We need to be standing on a solid foundation so that when people come and go, we don't lose our balance or have something crumble beneath us. So yeah, somebody here is going to be thinking that someone's the one. So if you've been flirting with someone during the second half of October, there's going to be strong romantic feelings. These are real feelings, but wait until you can clearly decide. Because Spirit's advice here is to know that you're going to have the strength to give a situation a chance, but also know in your thoughts, because you saw this reading, that you need to keep an open mind. Some of you may really be feeling like this is the one, and get some form of clarity by maybe the week of the 19th. Free yourself. Take back control of your life and know it is safe to love. Love is patience and kindness. But be careful if some of you go after some form of passionate connection during the Mercury retrograde, for you could end up back into energies of separation and unrequited love, and then difficulty to let go again. So love yourself first on the bottom of the deck and stay optimistic. You will be able to make a decision when you decide. You're the boss of your journey, right? And if someone doesn't see things from the same perspective, you're going to love yourself enough to walk away. All right, so if you would like to get down to the astrological signs and elements and the other person's perspectives regarding their connection with and to you and so on, I am offering personal readings via my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I'm offering a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am now offering the fall special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. All right. Thank you to those of you who have liked, shared, subscribed, and most importantly, have donated to keep the channel up and running. Take care and God bless.